notebook, as I write these words on the pages I once loved, I wish to let you know that we have to see other people now. I know you may want to tear this page right out of your sad bindings, but hear me out before resorting to harsh actions. I'm breaking up with you because all we ever talk about is random variables and the probability distributions. In the beginning, it was fun because we both loved how a random variable is discrete if it is a set of isolated points, and how a random variable is continuous if it's set of possible values that includes an entire interval on the number line. But soon, talking about things like probability of x is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1, and the sum of the probability of x is 1. Every day just became boring. After 2 long weeks of convincing you, we finally moved on to the density function, which is a probability distribution for a continuous random variable x, mean of x denoting the mean value for a random variable x, and how the probability of x is greater than or equal to a, less than or equal to b, equals the probability of x greater than a, less than or equal to b, equals the probability of x greater than or equal to a, less than b, equals the probability of x greater than a, less than b. But in the end, I realized that we just weren't meant for each other. Oh, my beloved notebook, don't feel bad. You're the kind of person who likes to stay on the subject of random variables, density curves, and standard deviation of a random variable x, which describes variability in the probability distribution and is denoted by sigma of x. I, on the other hand, am flexible, want to explore the world, and use my precious lead for other things. I yearn to write about the law of total probability, which is the probability of E equals the probability of E intersection B1 plus the probability of E intersection B2, or the probability of E given B1 times the probability of B1 plus the probability of E given B2 times the probability of B2. I want to write about the general multiplication rule and go back to the foundation of statistics, like graphing data in many different forms, bar charts for categorical data, dot plots for numerical data, scatter plots, histograms, and while learning that, I would like to know how to collect data. We could use SRS, which is completely random, stratified, which has groups, cluster, which has groups and systematic, which consists of a list. So I think it's time that you find .8 lead and I find college ruled paper, your one and only .7 lead pencil.